Hello everybody, Mad Marshman. We're back with Dwarf Fortress again, and I've been having a bit of a poke around on here. It's been paused, I haven't played anything, but we're going to go straight to our brewery, because joy of joy, all our plant gathering and plant buying, we can now brew drink from plant, B, repeat, Alt and W for workflow, Shift and A, drink of any material, 96. Right, and we're going to change that from 100 to 200 drinks. We want lots of drinks, and we're going to go new job, brew drink from any fruit, because we're collecting fruit as well, so we'll put a workflow on for that, and we'll stick that up to 100 to 200, which is done automatically for us. Right, so prickleberries. I've been looking on the wiki, and on our standard berry, well, the wiki doesn't say anything about this. I found this out myself. If you go to change settings, go to food, seeds, prickleberries do not appear in this list anywhere, prickleberry seeds, but fisherberry seeds appear twice. This worries me, because if the dwarfs can't put something in a stockpile, they don't know they've got it. So I'm thinking one of these should probably be prickleberries, and I can't find the file to hack it. But another thing on the wiki said that the dwarfs will come and get a barrel to get one seed, and the barrel is full of bags of seeds, so then no one else can access a bag because the farmer's got the whole barrel. But I thought if that happened, the farmer who took the barrel would still plant some seeds. But anyway, in the event of this, we're going to attempt to do a suggestion on the wiki, which was excuse me, come on, I want to change this stock. Oh, it's not the stockpile, it's the farm, fool. This stockpile setting. So we've got maximum barrels 7. So if we hold E and shift, sticky keys. No, I don't want sticky keys, thank you. E and shift should go for minimum barrels. Have I got caps lock on? I did have, I think. Right, so we now have no barrels in a stockpile, but because of that we need to make the stockpile bigger. So we're going to take this out here and make this a seed stockpile. Then they should just store them in bags, which apparently you can't change because that is how seeds come. Right, so all our seeds are now going in there without barrels. Happy days. Right, we bought 2 pickaxes, which we can check. I'll just show you. This is meant to be a tutorial. So Z, go across the top with the arrow key to stocks, push E for enhance view, and just start typing picks. So it says copper pick 2 with an I beside it. If you look to the legend on the right, that will tell you that they're in inventory, so they're the 2 miners we've already got. But we bought 2 bismuth bronze picks, so we want to designate 2 more miners, because mining is something we could do a lot of. So mining, so this miner is now up to very high skill. He's now a legendary miner. We'll come into the migration wave to see what we've got. 51%, 54. Just looking for mining skills. 43, 50, 36. What are you? Come on. Yeah, one of the children got kidnapped by kobolds, and we'll have to do something about that as well. So those 2 are miners. I also want to set up some more wood crafting. We've only got 1 wood crafter. 57%, that's quite good. 54, 52, and you. Right, they can be wood crafters. And we can set up some more carpenters. 53, 50. Just looking at the skill levels. 52, a 52 and a 53, I think this one was, yep. So we want them wooden balls, because we're having trouble growing food and brewing booze. Well, we're now brewing booze, but we're having trouble growing food, so we're going to buy all our food, which means we need to make plenty of spiked wooden balls. And stonecraft, and yeah, and plenty of wooden mugs. Not wooden mugs, rock mugs. Because this is what we're using to drive our economy. Right, we'll set them changes now. Right. Oh, I went round the houses and I didn't need to. Right, so we've now got 2 new miners. They should go and collect their picks. Oh yes, I was going to build a well, wasn't I? I think we've got everything going on here. Right, I'm going to build workshop, craft dwarfs. We're going to build another craft dwarfs workshop, purely for smashing out mugs. And we're going to build another carpenter's workshop, especially just for smashing out spiked balls. Because we've got a few more dwarves now, so we're now going crazy, getting greedy, and that'll all go horribly wrong for us. Right, there's our pool. Right, so that grate, I think, has stopped fish coming through, despite what I said before. I haven't actually wikied that. I think that may be the case. Because I come up, and you can often, this zone here, that's a zone. If we go, oh, it's a zone, it says water source 8 blocks. And that's these 8 across here. I didn't really need to set the others. The zone has to be on land, but that means he can collect water for there for whatever purpose. But fishing, it says 0. Now, if that grate wasn't there, that would have said 8 as well, but them underwater people would have been able to get through as well, and they would have come straight into the fort and killed us all, so we can do without fish. But anyway, we want to make this water more accessible to our fort. So if we come up through the levels, and what we've got to do is we've got to make sure our yellow cross doesn't intercept. The green cross is just a mouse again. We've got to make sure the yellow cross doesn't intercept any caverns or any diggings. Right, we can go down there. We're going to come down to this level, dig. Right, and we're going to do designate I up down stair. We're going to do one there. I'm going to go all the way down. Down, 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 down. I don't know if you can push F8 to get there. Right, that's open space. That is rock. Yep. So that's going to bring us down to there. Then we're going to push H for channel, hit enter. I'm going to go, oops, we're going to go all the way back up. We want the channel is going to dig a hole. The staircase is just there so the miners can access to dig the channel, basically. It's their work. They'll work from the stairs. Oh yeah, and in the last episode I said I was going to put a graphic on screen to explain floors and things. I forgot, and I'm not going to re-render it for 2 hours just to put that in. So what I shall do instead is I'll put a link on this video, because it's on the wiki page under stairs anyway. That's a handy little graphic. This is actually the edge of the map, so it's not the perfect place for us to have a well, but there you go, it will do. Right, the well will be where the channel is, so I think we'll do that. Maybe there. I just rubbed it out, but that's okay. I'll show you how to revert that in a minute if you haven't worked out for yourself already. We'll take this out with an X and a double tap, and then we can have a double door here and here. Right, so you just drop down a level and think, oh, I forgot where I was, but I'm here. So up a level is H, double tap for channel, I for up downstairs, double tap there. Right, so that'll be our well. Here, I'm just digging, so you know how to do that now. Designate D. I want an up downstairs, so escape D. Enter. Couple of shifts and across. Right, I'm now going to show you a trick that this is bog standard Dwarf Fortress can do it. Comes in quite handy. So we're going to dig some bedrooms. Dwarfs only need really basic bedrooms. So we're going to come 2, 3, 4 away from there. We're going to push Control and R, and you can see we've got a little REC for record flashing on the top bar. So now all this is doing is recording keystrokes. So we push D for mine, enter. We go all the way up, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. Then we come down and go across to where we started recording and push record and R. That has now ended the recording. Now if we push Control and play, that will play our recording. There you go. So you can design whole floors like this, and I quite often do. It makes life a lot easier. I think I shall just mine another short section out. No, I'm not. I'm all indecisive about what to do now. I think I'm going to keep this fort quite small to keep it on the screen, especially seeing as designate X. I'm just going to remove them last 2 bedrooms, especially seeing this is a tutorial fort. I don't want to go crazy and make massive, huge, great rooms and things. Right, so we're going to designate up downstairs and put another stairway here. And then we're going to go D, 1, 2, like so, then I. So we're now, you could put all this on a, them recordings are called macros. If you didn't know, you probably know that, but you could design a whole level like this on a macro, and as I said, I have done before. That saves, but then you end up with your whole fort looking the same on every level, which is okay. So if you're going to design a macro for a whole level, once you've done your Control and R and finished recording, you do Control and L. There you go, and you can now save it. And then you can do Control and S for save. That allows you to save it. We could have called that bedrooms vertical. We call them vertical. So that's now saved that, and then Control and L. You can load in, so we've got bedroom verticals, stairs and halls, which is something else I've previously done. So that's going to be our bedroom layer with a well. Dwarves don't like to be disturbed when they're sleeping, but that's sort of tough really. They're quite happy. And I think what we're going to do off here is we're going to do... Do we want to go that big? Yeah, we'll go big. We'll go big. And we'll do a door there. Where is that? Is that dead center? Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. There you go. That can be the dining hall. Right, that'll do. We'll let them dig that out. Turn to game. Right, they're coming straight up here. Now, we don't want to sit and stare at things like we did last time, but last time we were doing some important things. See, they're still looking for them bloody prickleberry seeds. I'm convinced that's an issue with that file for the stockpile, which is complete bastard, because that means we haven't got anything to grow anywhere apart from what we're digging out of the ground. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's B for build, T, capital T, so I shift and T, and we're going to build cage trap. So we're going to place it here and choose a mechanism. We don't care anyone. Later on you might want magma safe mechanisms, so you don't want to use your ones that are magma safe, but we're not worrying about it yet. Another one there, choose your mechanism. C there, choose your mechanism. C there, choose your mechanism. You don't have to put them in this pattern. This is just me doing my thing. So we're going to put a few cage traps down. Right, so that's that. We've got 8 cage traps, so we're going to go to Jobs, Manager, and we're going to put, we need some cages. We're going to hit cage, and then we're going to hit space, type in wooden cage. We'll have 10. The cage traps need to be loaded with cages. We could have gone to, I think, a carpenter's workshop and ordered them built, but we didn't. Right, people are still running around with stuff from the stockpiles. Right, we got a new craft dwarf's workshop, so we're going to use this purely for building rock mugs. We can put it on repeat. We'll leave that workflow as it is, 50 to 100. And we've got a carpenter's workshop purely for spiked wooden balls. So if we get spare carpenters and spare craft dwarfs, they will come here and get on with this, which will be ideal. Now we need to put in a workflow for some tables, because last time we just asked for 2, so I wanted them done. I didn't want to overload them with too much work. 5 to 10, that'll do. And I want thrones, which is C, obviously. I didn't want that suspended. I'll do this, sort this one out first. Right, up using the minus key, suspend. I think I must have hit the wrong button. Right, so they'll make tables and chairs now. And we've got 5 idlers. Right, 2 of the miners are digging. One's constructing wooden bin, one's brewing, thank Christ for that. Woodcutter, no job. I think we've only got 1 axe. Make spiked wooden ball. Yes. Fishery worker. Is that was the fishery worker making the spiked balls? They are. Farmers have got no jobs. Find the frickin' prickleberry seed bin, for crying out loud. Prickleberries, oh yeah. Our miners are not digging this out though, and our farmers are not doing this. So our farmer's complaining he's got no job. He's got a farm plot here he could come and sort out. Yeah. Right, they started to dig the bedroom layer and the dining room. Right, build a door. We'll put the doors on the dining room. Door. We'll have a bauxite door. Don't tell me we're going to get matching doors. Oh my god, that's unheard of for me. Right, we're going to use planning mode again, and hopefully this time it's going to work a bit better now we've actually got some. Right, tables. Shift and P for planning mode. Now we've actually got a few more dwarfs. Right, if we put a table there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. I think that's how I want it. And then some thrones with Shift and P for planning mode. There, 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 there. I'm going to try and make a square. I'm going to try and put a row of tables down here, a row across here, and a row up there. And then you can smooth the room out, but we need lots of spare people before we start doing smooth, and it takes a long time. The walls look very pretty, and it makes the dwarves very happy. The well will make them very happy, and they'll have a source of drink and water, which will really piss them off actually, because they much prefer alcohol. Right, we need to do another little trick. Them dogs stole our babies. So we need to build restraint, which is V, and we bought a couple of chains. We'll put one there, unknown frozen plant chain, and another one there, because a dog can see two tiles, the tile it's chained to and the adjacent tile. So in a 3-wide corridor you actually need 2 dogs, or any animal. You can use any animal. You could use turkeys if we wanted, but we're going to use dogs. So we're not having no more children stolen, unless they're playing outside. Oh, I did look into, there's some beehives. This thing, see my cursor? This thing here, that's bumblebee. It's a natural bumblebee thingy. You can build hives, but you have to build hives and clay pots and all sorts of shit, and then you can make mead and you can make booze out of that. We might look into that later, but I've not done that before. Right. Q, restraint, assign animal. Stray dog. Assign to chain. Yeah, we just done that one. Right, assign animal to chain. There's a chain next to that dog, so it can't be that one. And these 2 dogs are different sexes, so they can be chained next to each other. So we know what's going to happen there, don't we? Assign animal to chain. Right, that's done. Now the butcher would slaughter extra animals. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Z, animals, and our dog we're going to put. If you look at the bottom, W for war dog training. So dogs that are being trained won't be, or any animals that are being trained won't be slaughtered. Right. So the slaughter an animal thing, we're now going to go to DF hack, which is this screen, which will have launched when you launched Dwarf Fortress. So we could type in auto butcher start. Right, I obviously can't spell auto butcher. Someone's helped me from being thick. Butcher. Idiot. Right, and then we want auto butcher, auto watch. Now the butcher will watch for animals. When we start playing again, if I unpause it, you'll see messages at the bottom that the butcher is making a list of animals that we've got, and he'll keep breeding pairs, and when you get a certain amount of young he'll automatically slaughter them. Then we'll use their leather and their bones and their meat. So if we're going to have meat, we want to go to the kitchen, which is here, and prepare fine meals. Repeat, Alt and W for workflow. And he's now going to make a stew of any material, and we'll get that for 20 to 50. So we'll have some stews, which is obviously clearly better than biscuits. Right, how are we getting on? We need to drop down a level. Let's get this on a hotkey. Right, so we'll have this on F4. So how are we getting on with our well? They're still digging it. Right, that bucket will just go down into that water and they'll pull it up. And you can stack wells on top of wells as well. Right, so let's build it. Can we build it without the hole going all the way through? I've never done that. I normally wait for it to be dug. L, build well. Oh, my mouse cursor's right over the hole. That'd probably trick you. Well placement. So we're going to use a bauxite block. We're going to use a hazelwood bucket. And we're going to use sheep wool rope. And chalk mechanisms. Now, wells are really good things. So if we were poncing around like later on in the game, we'd probably use a gold bucket and a legendary block and a beautiful mechanism, and we'd get all the best bits that we could possibly find. Let's go to job
It seems that every other day there's a new migrant saying,
Migrants are coming again.
I make cheese, or I grind down jams, or I milk things.
Right, I want more floor
How many
hatches.
migrants do you think we need here, huh?
We'll go for wooden again. We'll make 4, so we've got some spares, because we want to put one over the stairs.
Milk a purring maggot or something? No, go home.
Go home. Right, I wonder how many migrants we're going to get this time. Pardon me. I just want to move our dog zone. So we're going to remove zone, which is X. I want to incorporate our 2 adult dogs in zone, because if they have puppies, any animals born to pastured animals automatically stay in that pasture. So we're just basically going to make N pasture, and we're going to have to put the puppies in the pasture. We don't have to put the dogs in it because they're well, we'll put them in it anyway, but we don't have to because they're already chained up, so they're not going anywhere. We've got all sorts now. Puppies I'm looking for, there they are. Right, I got to see from that list we've got a load more animals. So we'll go for our original pasture, which I'm now also... Oh, that'll be alright for now. Right, Shift and P to get rid of the ones we've already got pastured. Cats we don't want a pasture. We will the keep, we will the buffalo calf. All the poults are baby turkeys, by the way, in case you didn't know. Gosling, lamb and a llama. Right, we'll have all them. They'll all be put straight in to the area. Can't see anything being planted. Farmer's not doing anything with that crop. Getting quite irritated by that. Right, there's all the migrants going to the meeting area, because that is what we've got at the moment. I'm building a workshop and I want a farmer's workshop, which is W. We can use that to milk animals and things. Right. How are we getting on here? They're still crying out for prickleberries. So annoying. Right, build floor hatch, which is floor hatch capital H. Needs floor hatch cover. We'll put planning mode on. Then they'll put it there when they get it. Put that over the stairs. Right. Let's have a look at our well. Oh, we're still waiting for construction. Oh, we have a table, that's convenient. We can hit Q. We can come up to here. Make dining room. Keep pushing the plus sign till it fills the whole room, including the walls, because if we smooth the walls they'll want to look at them, so they need to be included. And we'll make it a meeting room. Right, that's good. So we have a new dining room stroke meeting room. Bedrooms are being dug, and hallways for other buildings. Right, we now need to pause this and go to Dwarf Therapist because we've had a massive migrant wave. I think there's quite a few coming. We got one. That took them that long. It took them from summer to autumn, which could have literally been one day. It could have been the last day of summer to follow the rest in. So we'll have a read. Yeah, we had 15 come in. 15 of the buggers. So they're all going to be plant gatherers. You don't want to worry about that. They can all be plant processing. They're all hauling, good. They can all be on architecture. I could do with some wood burners because we're going to start our metal industry soon. We're going to have some more farmers because we've got a bit of a problem with farmers at the moment. Like, they're not doing anything. We've only got one cook. Brewing and cooking. You can help out, and so can you. What was I looking for? Wood burning. Wood burning. I can't imagine that that's much of a skill involved with that. See, what you can do, you can put none, and then when you click on something they'll get that order of skill. So metalsmithing should put all the best metalsmiths at the top. Blacksmithing, possibly the same. We got any gem cutters? No. I'm just hoping none of these are our miners. Weaponsmithing, furnace operating. Right, you can be there all the time then, basically. Right, that should have stirred a load of them up. How many of them are stone detailing? That'll be some wall smoothing they're going to have to learn. Stone craft and stone detailing. They will be helping. Get back to migratory wave. They will be helping in the run of the fortress. You don't want to be because you're a miner. You're too busy to do that. We will get, when we get some more pickaxes, we'll get some more miners, and we'll get another axe. So we got another woodcutter as well. We'll probably want a bower. That would be rather a good idea to start a military. Right, could be a good idea. Okay, let's commit these changes. The military screen is the most hideous thing you've ever seen in your life. Right, what is currently going on? We're building some cage traps and putting cages in them, hopefully. We've got plenty of wood. I just heard something get slaughtered. The butcher is now working. They're still crying for pickleberry seeds, which is really starting to get on my nerves. Right, we can grow other stuff here. Let's grow other stuff. A, barley. B, blackberry bushes. Did we get barley in A? Did I manage to get enter? I did then. That's highlighted. C, which is autumn. I'm not even going to go for prickleberries. Spelt, don't even know what it is, but can we brew it? Oh, wild carrots. Oh, went berserk. Q. Right, so we've got A, B, C. D is winter. Leeks. We'll grow some more leeks. Right. Let's go up into this plot. So A is a time of year that has been and gone. We're now on that's year 250, the 26th of the 8th, so we're in autumn. So we're gonna avoid growing prickleberries because they're clearly not here. I don't know how much barley we got, how much barley seed we got, but we're gonna go for it. Blackberries again. C. I really like the idea of blackberries. D. More barley. I really don't know what's going on with the prickleberries. I actually believe that's a bug in that text file, which I will look into. I have googled the situation quite severely and not found anything. Right, that other field, I might put that to prickleberries because they're still doing my my new stockpile, which I wanted to make one that didn't use barrels, if you remember. I mean, we can try it with the little stockpile we got. Oh, we did make it without barrels, but they're not doing anything. Right, new arrivals. Not doing anything. Right, we know what to do with them, don't we? Designate. P for gather plants. I wonder how big a designation area you're allowed to have. I think there is a maximum. Well, We're going to have them anyway. Return to game. That's got a further busy, I should imagine. Right, then bedrooms are being dug. We're going to go to the jobs manager. They're making some cages and some hatch covers. Good. We're going to make an armor stand out of rock. We're going to have 4 of them, and we're going to have a weapon. Oh, I need to hit Q first for a new job. We're going to have a weapon rack out of rock. We will make things out of metal eventually, but we ain't got a metal industry yet. We're going to have 4 of them. And we want some coffers. Not necessarily coffins, but we will get some coffins going soon. But we'll have a rock coffers. We'll have 2 of them. That'll do for now. Right, brain, hurt. Yeah, we need them things for a military. And for our military we also want... how are we looking for space? How are we looking for space? 4, 3... Well, we want to go down, not up. Up is for elves, down is for dwarfs. Right, let's go down a level. So here, where we could have used our macro, but we didn't, because I didn't want them to dig too much just yet. I want to dig that. And then right here I'm going to do that. I don't think we've got room. No, because there's another corridor here. That can be a stockpile. I ain't worried about doors for stockpiles, just give them plenty of space to walk through. Doors are good for security, like if things start going Pete Tong and we want a shut shop. That's going to give us some more room for workshops and a bit more stockpile space. Them cage traps will go green incidentally once they've been built and loaded with cages, which has not happened yet. We're still having things moved from the trade depot. I can see some cages in stock. They obviously haven't built the traps. Are they waiting for a particular type of dwarf? Needs a mechanic. Right. We got enough dwarfs that we can assign some more mechanics, I am sure. Mechanics. So we've got 2. Let's sort some of these late arrivals. They can be mechanics, only got to build cage traps. You can use weapon traps, you can build like rock swords or just cheap wooden swords or anything and load them into traps, and then they'll be weapon traps. But we like to catch them. If you catch them in cages, you can think up devilish devices of torture, or you can even just put them in your dining room on display and things. That keeps the dwarves happy if they see that sort of thing. Right. So what hotkey was this? I'm not even sure anymore. F1, F2, F3. It's F3 and it's not a very good F3. Right. F3 zoom. It's better. I just want to check my workshops and make sure people are actually doing stuff. Right. Everything's happening. Spiked balls, and he's making cages, rock mechanisms, tables, doors, chairs, food in the kitchen, and rendering fat. That's handy for soap making later on. Bone bolts, rock mugs. Why is booze suspended? Probably because they made enough, to be fair. Alter and W. No, they've only made 87. They must have run out of the things to make it with. I've unsuspended it. What's this one? Yeah, that'd be 87 as well. I'll unsuspend it manually, but if there's nothing to make it with, that'll get suspended again. You worry about that. Every now and again, you push Z, go to your kitchen, because they will find new plants, and anything that you can brew, you don't want to cook. So I can see some new already. So barley we can brew. What's this? Passion fruit. So we cooking that? Yeah, we were. So we push C, and then we don't cook it. Purple yams, pineapple, red spinach leaves. Anything that we can brew, don't cook. Brew everything. Brew all the fucking alcohol. Get mashed. Right, drinks. We've got 101 drinks, which is not many because we've got. If we hit units, we now got 29 dwarfs. We've got 8 post liaison is still here. He's still hanging around. Right, all them have been murdered and eaten. Is that blood? A splattering of large rat blood. Oh, one of the cats has got in there and sorted a rat out, which is good. Right. Now we have our new stockpile area. Right, P, stockpile. So we're going to put a seed stockpile in here. Whether this will ever sort the prickleberry incident out, I don't know. Oh, I should have put that to F. Never mind. We'll sort it out now. Change settings. We got disable. I think everything is. Allow plant animal. Not sure about that. Food. We want to enable. We want to disable all. No, we don't. We want to block all, apart from seeds, which we want to enable permit with P. And that's got no barrels and no bins, so they should get deposited there in bags. So if we remove this stockpile, I hope this works because that's really crazy me. I've got so many prickleberry seeds, I can't do anything with them. It's just really annoying. Especially since we had them other bloody sunberries that we can't do nothing with them either. Right. So we really should. We know that we've got 100 prickleberries. So we're going to go shift and enter. So if we go Z, stocks, E for enhanced view, and start typing in prickleberries, we got like 92 at least. But they just can't find them. Glacier cancels E, interrupted by large rat. We've got some large rats flying about in our fortress. Oh, the well is built and it's red. Did we build that out of magnetite? The well is active. We don't want to make that a meeting hall. But we do want to build a couple of doors. Chalk doors? There is 2 of them, so I suppose if we do, at least they'll match. They're using the dining room, they're eating and meeting and things. Bedrooms. Right, so build bed, we'll put planning mode on. And we could do this with a macro, because it only records key presses, but I can't be bothered. So this will keep the carpenter busy, because as he builds beds, they'll get brought in here. Planning mode is awesome. Door. They do also like a chest and a cabinet, and believe it or not, and planning mode. Believe it or not, you can fill this room right up. All 4 spaces: a bed, a chest, a cabinet, and a door. And dwarfs are happy with that. That's a quality bedroom. Nobles, some of the nobles require big bedrooms. They want their own office, and they'll want their own tomb and their own meeting room and dining room, but we'll get into that. When you get more than a certain amount of dwarfs, they will come. Right, that's the bedrooms. They will get built. I do want to go and have a look at the well situation. Right, hole. Must be nearly there. Yeah, you can see there's water. That'll just say open space if we put the cross over it and look with K. Open space, yeah. So our bucket will now go. That's why it said active, actually. That well is actually active, which is good. So we've got people gathering plants. People are generally quite busy, but we've still got 11 idlers. They're lazy. Have the dig. I was going to say, have they got anything to do? Because I can soon find them something to do. We need to go down further. We've got water, and now we want lava, because lava is an infinite source of fuel for smelting. Right, what level are we on? Level 36. We'll go down to 60. That will give them something to do. Probably won't find lava. There's 3 cavern layers normally. Alright, all the cage traps are green apart from one, so they're actually putting them in. Right, we're gonna build an armor stand. Needs armor stand, planner mode. I did ask for 3, so they shouldn't be that long. We'll have 1 there. Half a weapon rack. We need a weapon rack, planning mode. We'll have 1 there. Coffer. Is that H? Container. Needs empty box or bag. I think a container is a coffer. H. We'll take a chance that we don't get a bag, so I've seen them place a bag before when you put this in planner mode. Designate T and chop this kin tree down. I don't want it there in my face. Return to game. Right, M. Military. Create a squad. Right, we're going to go for an archer uniform. We haven't actually got any uniform, but we've got more chance of getting leather than we have anything else. So an archer has a leather uniform. Right, who's available? So we're going to go... We go up to spot 1, available. We go right hand arrow, and now we use up and down to go through them. So we've got siege engine operator. We ain't got any siege engines, so he's going in the military. Animal dissector. He's going in the military. Animal trainer, woodcrafter, wax worker. You're in the military. Trapper, farmer, jeweler, ranger, potash maker. You're in the military. Chief medical dwarf, manager, bookkeeper. No, far too important. Ranger. 5 people in the military. Right. So if we hit N, their uniform is leather armor, leather headwear, leather legwear, leather handwear, leather footwear, leather shields. Oh no, that's the leather armor. Archer. They're leather armor, leather headwear, leather legwear, leather handwear, leather footwear. Individual choice of ranged. I think we might go for leather armor and individual choice of melee. Hang on, where's our squad? Here they are. The copper parity. I need to go back to the military screen. N, uniforms. Leather armour. That's what we want them with. Yeah, so that's what they're going for. Each person's gone for leather armour. They've got a green tick when they got it, so they've currently got nothing. Individual choice of ranged weapons. I did buy some weapons. Z, stocks. I think I bought a mace and something else. E, weapons. No, it's a weapons bin. Let's just go for stocks and let's just scroll down to armour. That's not really armour, that's all sheepswool and things. Maybe it counts. Trousers, headwear, footwear, shields. We've got no shields. We've got some quivers. Where's our weapons? Is up here. 10 weapons. Silver battle axe, copper battle axe, bismuth bronze battle axe. We've got 3 battle axes. See, some of these people may have brought weapons with them. Oh, excellent. So we have got some melee weapons. And we've got 2 battle axes. Which is good, because that means we can designate another woodcutter, but we don't actually need one yet, so we'll leave that alone. Right, so now what we want one of these armour stands or this weapon rack to get built. You can see our dogs are currently chained up, so we shouldn't lose any more children. I think we've still got stuff on the ground out here. That's that frozen plant substance. I don't think anyone knows what it is. That's a whiskey barrel. Get the booze in the fort. Right. I'll tell you what this needs anyway. How I would normally do this, and I don't know why I haven't. I would normally, and we're going to do it now, dig. There's no point in me doing things abnormally. Whoops, I don't want to go there. The lack of symmetry would drive me insane. 2, 3, 4, 5 across there. We'll have a door in there and a door in there, please. Get digging. Right, things are happening. Miners are working. Right, build. No, we don't want build works. We want build E, which takes us to the metal working area, sort of. We want a wood furnace. Chalk, get in there. S, we'll have a smelter. And then another one that actually is a workshop is a metalsmith's forge, which is F for forge, and that will use one of our anvils. That will ask us which one. The iron anvil, we've got 3, and chalk. So we'll let them carry on. I don't really like burning wood. I'd rather burn lava because that's infinite source. But we'll have oh, that's a coffer. Oh, I think we can still use the coffer. Q. Coffer's a chest, really. Where's my cross? There it is. Make barracks or armory. So we'll put R. We'll push the plus sign to make it a bit bigger. Put this right in front of our entrance, you notice. So they practice right in front of our entrance. So the copper parity, which is our squad, they're going to train here. They're not going to sleep here because we haven't got anywhere for them to sleep. We haven't got any beds there. If that was indoor room, I'd put some beds in there as well and some chests, and they would sleep and train there. But that's when you can put training schedules and things, but we're not really up for that yet. So we push S for squad, I to select the copper parity, and T, they're now active training. So they will now come here of their own free will, pick up some equipment and train when they can. It will only be when they can, though. Right, have we got room for another workshop there? No, we've filled up all the room there, which is why I've dug this out in anticipation. Build workshop. No. Workshop. We want a bower. B. So we can build a few more crossbows because we will get a range squad as well soon. Chalk. Go. Right. Right, any of these built? No, it's waiting for construction, waiting for architecture, waiting for masonry. He's going to build a smelter first, which isn't no good because we ain't got no charcoal. We need to burn the wood to get the charcoal first, you see. Right, who is not working? Hardly anybody. Oh look at these 4 from the bottom apart from the children. Lead dodging demonstration, individual combat drill, lead striking demonstration, watch dodging demonstration, watch striking demonstration. So they are now training as military. And you can see them out here, look. And as they get armour, they will look more armoured while they're practicing. And also, because they're practicing out there, if anyone comes in and they happen to have their equipment in their hands, they could get their asses kicked. I was then going to do something and got distracted by that notice. Oh yeah, I was going to build a jeweller's. Then we can cut some gems. So we're going to build workshop. Jewellery workshop begins with J. That's nice when they do use something sort of alphabetical. We can auto cut gems, and then what we're going to do to keep our miners busy is drop down 1, 2, 3. Not there. We're not going to do it anywhere that looks nice. Right, K for look. This is native gold, I reckon. No, even better, limonite. It's iron ore. So Control and V, dig that vein out. Down. They're already mining the shit out of that. But this will be magnetite, hematite, which is iron ore, Control and V, and this could be magnetite, which is also iron ore. We got all the iron ores here. Look at this. Oh my word, that's going to keep them busy. Oh, get that hematite, Control and V. This is going to be all the iron in the world here. Right, rock. Oh, I think there were some gems. See if we need cut gems because they can add value to things. And also I explained, yeah, lapis lazuli. Minecraft fans will know what that is. Blue shit. Yeah, as I explained before, the craft dwarfs and that can get into fey moods or they get possessed and they need to go and build something. If they can't find what they want, they will go insane and they will start murdering. Marble is handy because it is a flux stone which you need to turn your pig iron into steel, which is nearly the best mineral in the game, apart from another mineral called amantine or adamantine. I can't pronounce it without seeing it written down. Sphalerite, I think that's tin. We'll have it anyway. I wouldn't normally bother with it, but we've got so many idle gits standing around. As soon as I get a forge up and running, I'm probably going to build some more picks. Tetrahedrite, we can squeeze copper and silver out of that. Malachite, not really sure. I'm probably going to leave it. You can always go back and collect it. I'm getting all the gems because the gems are normally only little tiny veins, as you can see. Big cluster of emeralds. What's that? Mica. We've got loads of marble if we need to get a... That is marble in it. I'm going to designate some marble to come out, just because that's handy to have, like I said, for flux. I'm not going to go crazy with the marble. Got a, like K, let's have a look. K. Galena, that's copper or silver again. So we'll have that. Oh, silver's the best ore for that blood. Was that hematite? Throughout a splattering of large rat blood. We have got large rats in the fortress, that is clear for us, everyone to see. I love this music. It's very relaxing, like Dwarf Fortress in general. Very relaxing game because you can play most of it native silver. We know what that is then. Horn silver, native silver. That was a bit strange. Tetrahedrite again. We'll have all that. This will definitely give the miners something to do, and it will also give our metal industry a kickstart. Because if we're having a military, we need to make them armour and stuff. We'll probably buy it. We'll probably trade wooden balls for everything. That's the way I normally try and roll. That's where we turned the corner and went down. Can we do a cheeky cluster there? Yeah, without intercepting. You got to be careful digging veins out in caverns because you could just break through. See, this is all settled at sevens now. I still don't think that's fishable. I think the grate has made it non-fishable. Because last time I built one, I put a floodgate in. So you let the water in with a floodgate and a lever, and then shut the floodgate after you filled it up, and hope that nothing came through during the flooding. Did that not designate? I think I designated as dig instead of downstairs. I think I cocked up basically. Build I. Up, down. No. Dig I. I hope I ain't already dug that, otherwise it ain't going to let me do anything with it. I think that's okay. Yeah, they're not. I just saw some stairs designated. We need to get rid of them. They're from our previous dig. Right. That is what it should look like for up downstairs. Now, where was that previous dig? There. So X for remove. Right, they're gone. Right, let's go back up. Ah, right, they should dig at now. I was looking for lava, and no wonder they weren't doing anything. Right, so why I dug that room is I normally, when I have a dining room, we'll build a couple of doors first, and that's still got planning mode on. The only thing with planning mode is you don't really know what you're going to get. You can set, there's a material filter and a quality filter and all that, but you know, this is like a little fort. This is how you start off. You start off at the top with your little fort, and then when you find magma and stuff, you intend to move your operations downstairs. So what we're going to build here, we're going to build another still, and we're going to build another kitchen right next to the dining area, like so, and then we're going to build a food stockpile right here. Escape and queue, settings, food. We're going to forbid unprepared fish, and we're going to forbid seeds, obviously, and fat and paste and pressed material and extracts. So yeah, and we're going to forbid milled stuff. So they will eat fruit and leaves and cheese and have drinks, and I think, yeah, they'll eat the plants and the eggs and the fish and the meat, so they'll be right near where they want them. So that should speed that operation up a little bit in the kitchen area. As you can see, several beds are going into the bedrooms. It don't hurt to have a few idlers, because that means you've got people when you need stuff done. You don't want too many idlers because you want stuff done, as it were. The weather has cleared. I haven't heard any. Oh, there it is. The prickleberry seed moan. We really have got an issue with these prickleberry seeds, haven't we? I believe that's a game bug. I'll look. It auto saves in seasons. Don't think your game has crashed, because as we explained before, with this procedurally generated world, the whole world is updating. The whole world is running while you're playing. Then there's a lot that needs to be saved, a great deal. So we're going to build traps, cage traps. So you know the drill. This whole zigzag is our safety measure. So enter. We've got 10 what do you call it, mechanisms. So we're going to stick 10 traps down. And we'll go to the manager and we'll tell him that we want 10 cages. The reason I leave rocks laying, you can put rocks in a stockpile, but seriously, dwarves move so slow carrying rocks, it is ridiculous. You'll need such massive stockpiles, it's ridiculous. Now we're in winter now, everything's gone brown. Things are seasonal. Yeah, but you can hide, or you can dump. You can choose to dump everything, but I'll just leave the rocks lay. What's this? The glazier, Saxel Libatkol, is hunting. Right? I didn't hear anything. Have we got migrants, or was there a thief, or have we got traders coming in? I'm getting so many poxy warnings about prickleberry seeds. I don't know what's going on in my life. I can't see migrants. I can't see traders. Right, anyway. Job, manager. Queue for new job. Cages, wooden. Enter. 10. Please. Right. I'm looking in announcements and they just want prickleberry seeds. That's A. And reports is normally for combat, and that is just about combat. We've got 2 hunters now. View report. No recent announcements. Right, I don't know why the game paused. It normally only pauses for migrants, trade caravans or thieves, but you normally get told if you've seen a thief. Or there could be something nasty on the map, which means you go to units and we go to other. No, outpost liaison. A great horned owl, that's all. Yeah, if there was a forbidden beast or some horrendous monster, that would be telling us that was on the map as well. But it's not. Oh yeah, in livestock. Where's our livestock? Here. You see where this livestock has got a name. That's someone's pet, so don't butcher it, or someone will cry and probably go insane and start murdering everybody. Right, I don't know what that pause was for. Prickleberry seeds. I'm going to cancel everything to do with prickleberry seeds, but we need to buy more seeds of other sorts first. And our dwarven motherland is seriously a bunch of numpties. I've never known nothing like it. I've never known a dwarven motherland to not have plump helmets. And not have plump helmets spawn. Right. So we ain't got any fruit, so we're back to brew from plant. 116 drinks. Right, we'll keep that going like that. And I know what I have got to do. While I was looking, I saw a forbid entry, which is what we've got to do to this hatch. I want L, forbid passage, and O, keep tightly closed. And also, we had F8, we had a double hatch there. Did they ever get built? Can't see if they're built or if they're waiting to be built. They're built. L, O, and this one, LO. I've told them to mine that vein. Can they get to it? Yeah, they can get to it by going across the corridor and down that 2x2. In fact, I'm going to cancel that vein, otherwise that's going to open the world up again. Right, don't dig that vein, we can do without them few gems. Right, so what have we got going on now? We've got them cage traps being built, we've got people training outside, we've got no new traders in there. I don't know what that pause message was. We've got nothing new happening in here. Farmer's workshop was new. I want you to milk an animal because we've got quite a few animals now. Horses can be milked, I think the ewe can be milked, so can the alpaca. Liquid of milk, we'll just go for 10 for now because we'll also get them to make cheese and that will use up the milk and keep that going round in a circle. Cheese of any material, we've already got 19, so that means we're going to stump it up to 40 to 100. We need to get lots of food. Shear an animal, don't know if we can. I think we can shear an alpaca. Did we have an alpaca? I'll put that on the workflow anyway. Yeah, we'll have 5 to 10. And spin thread. Put that on repeat. Workflow cannot be used for this job. Okay, fair enough. Harvest seeds from seed pods. H. Never used that one before, but yeah. That's going for seeds. Right, so that's the farmer's workshop setup. That's all good. Jeweler. Right, if we go to orders, O, Shift and W for workshop orders, you got G at the bottom, auto cut gems, push G, that's now going to auto cut gems. W is auto collect webs, I always forget to turn that off, because if they break into a cavern, they'll go roaring in there after all the spiders' webs and get dead. So we'll tell them not to auto cut gems. Right, so that was the jewelers. Wood furnace needs masonry, smelter needs masonry. They built the forge. We can't forge anything. We did buy a copper bar and that was it, wasn't it? We need crossbow making. Has anybody got crossbow making? Bowery. 5 of them have now of undetermined skill. Masons. I've got loads of masons, so we'll have some more. I tell you, you're always waiting for masons. Useless. Right, so that's waiting for Bowery. We've got a metalsmith's forge. I know what I want to do. I wanted to check Z, stocks, bars. Oh, we've got to go E first for enhanced view. I've got 1 copper bar, so we can't make a lot with that. We need to burn some wood. But to burn wood, we need this wood furnace built. I don't know why they're so inactive. They're just generally being lazy, apart from my miners and the prickleberry numpties. Right. Oh, looks like we've run out of seeds. A, B, C, D. So, yep. We've used all our seeds. How are we doing for drinks? 121, which, you know, I'd rather have 1,000. I really would. What's going on in here then? Right. I wish they'd put the doors on the rooms that have got beds in. They aren't. They're putting the doors on the rooms that haven't got beds in, and no doors on the rooms that have, so we can't assign them as bedrooms yet. I'm going to make PW. We're going to make a stockpile of wood here, because when we get that wood furnace going eventually, we're going to want it. We're also going to designate for mine. We're going to finish these corridors. So they're a nice convenient size. You probably noticed I hit enter, hold down shift, hit a direction key twice. I mean, I'll sometimes do them 40 long, but like I said, I want to keep the whole map visible on one screen, even if I zoom in a bit, so for the purpose of you people watching, you can see what's going on a lot better. We'll put the up down stairs in, give the miners something to do. So I always do this, I create all this metalworking area, and then my miners will find lava, and this will all become redundant, and I'll move it downstairs. Right. Have a little bit of cemetery. I've gone all oh no. Everybody recognise the Kerbal Space Station space program music? It's because it's open source, you see. It's called Winter something or other. I think most of this is by Kevin MacLeod. Anyone who does YouTube will know who Kevin MacLeod is, because we all use his music because it's free, and you're sort of encouraged to do so. That's what it's there for. Alright, that'll be a big stockpile. So that's something else for the dwarves to do. Prickleberries. I'm going to leave it at least until we get some more seeds of another sort, and then I may change it. Right, seeing as we've just designated, there's another kangaroo, our hunter will have that. I really need to work out how to do mead. Right, designate, chop down trees. Seems we've designated a new wood pile, but as you can see there's already wood lying about the map, ungathered, unstockpiled. Right, so I'll have a few more trees down. There's blood everywhere. Plant seeds, needs prickleberries, shut you up. Cake coal, crying out loud. Right, how are our military doing? They're out there training. They're out there getting on with it. Have we got any leather stocks? Leather bin. Now we bought a leather bin. That will have leather in it. Leather cap, amphibian man, leather gloves. Right. Oh, we don't want the amphibian men to know about that. They'll get right upset. Dingo leather, left mittens. Giant armadillo, left leather this, right leather that. Where do we get all them from, then? Right, military. Equipment. Right, so we've got leather armour, leather headwear, no leggings. We've got gloves, no feet, no shields. Right, next, you got armour, you got nothing, you got nothing, you got nothing. Right, we need to build a leather worker. Build workshop, leatherworks, E. That's going to have to go... Where's our new area? Down here. We'll have a leather worker, because why not? Right, waiting. Yeah, we've got a forge and nothing to burn in it. Our jeweler, he's cutting all them gems. He's getting right into it. Good boy. Needs prickleberry. Needs prickleberry. Needs prickleberry. Shut your prickleberry face. Thing is, there's nothing else I can plant there because I've used all my other seeds. Blackberry bushes. Right. A. Blackberry bushes. B. Spelt. Don't even care what it is. C. Blackberry bushes. D. Spelt. Your prickleberry seeds are basically going to get sold. What's going on in the kitchen? Are we cooking anything we can brew? Not by the looks of it. Seeds. Spelt. We're not cooking spelt. We're cooking hazelnuts. Drinks. We mustn't use the swamp whiskey. They've finally brought it in. We're not using that. Spelt beer. We mustn't use that. Don't use any alcohol for cooking. These are all new wines because we're growing barley now. We're growing blackberry now. We're growing passion fruits, persimmon, pineapple. We're growing all these things and they're making booze out of them. Don't let them turn any of your booze into food. That's sacrilege. Right, things are happening. Shut up about your prickleberries. Is this thing still a prickleberry thing then? Yes. I'm going to deconstruct this farm plot because that will stop the farmer from going outside and risking his life, because eventually we will bring everything in. Look at him, look how quickly that went great. You want him to do some real work, can't do real work. You want him to stop doing something. Yeah, we'll go and turn that farm off, governor. Right, we've got one idler and it's flickering between 1 and 0. This is what we like. Everybody's doing something. The military are all training. Excellent. You can set schedules for your military, and I will show you, but probably not today. I just would like to see the wood furnace set up. The bedrooms, we can't set the bedrooms up yet. Right, what we are going to... Well, they're all really busy now. I was then going to set a load on smoothing, but they're also... Right, here we go. Wood furnace. A. C. Make charcoal. Ah. Oh. Shit, I put Alt and A. I want Shift and A. That got right complicated then. I want Alt and W. Bars of coal. 10 at a time will do well. Right. We probably can't do anything with... No, they won't let us do anything with a smelter until we have charcoal, which is fair enough. But that won't be long now. Bower's workshop. Make wooden crossbow. We'll have 4 of them. We've already got 1 or 2. And then we'll have an archery squad we will build. Right. What are our miners doing? I would like to know. One of them is digging. The rest are constructing things. They got quite a lot of vein digging to do. Oh. This is not good. The were iguana Lon Copperhoss has come, a large iguana twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow blue. Its brown scales are oval-shaped and close-set. Now you will know why you fear the night. Holy shit. Right, if that bites one of our people and doesn't kill them, they will then get were iguanaism, and then they will turn, and then the whole fortress could spiral into decay. Now, you're going to have to wait for the next episode for that, because we got all sorts to do. This is going to bring our military into play. We're going to bring burrows into play. We're going to raise a drawbridge. We might even catch it in a trap. Someone could get bitten. All our animals could end up dead. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.